JackGamer47 here, and I am back with another video. In this video, I'm just going to delve deeper into my V Tower from Hazbin Hotel. Now, I am really impressed with this build. Like, it's my favorite one I've done, I think. Like, I'm really proud of it, and it looks great. Well, I think it does anyway. You might beg to differ, but I think it looks good. And yeah, I've tried to keep it as accurate as possible, but obviously not fully accurate because there are some things we don't know about the tower, and due to spacing I had to cut out some stuff. So it's as accurate as I could, but I have also taken some creative liberties to just make the design spice up the design a bit, and make it a bit more my own. So before we begin, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So first of all, we've got the courtyard, which I've tried to keep this color scheme as close to the V Tower as possible. So I got this tree because they have a tree fountain thing, but yeah, it was like, I wish I could have made it a bit more demonic-like, because that's what they are. But I also made the heart circle thing, which is covered the front of the plaza, and I've used like blue and diamond lapis and diamond together, like the Vox colors how they were. Put the red tiles in with some light to hope to make it like they're lit up a bit. And yeah, nothing much more to say. I like how these turned out, and yeah, you can tell they're the hearts, sort of. And yeah, then we've got two fountains either side, because I'm pretty sure there are a couple of fountains, or if not, I've added fountains instead of whatever's supposed to be there. And like I said, I know in the courtyard they've got these like arch area things which like spam all across here, but I chose not to do those because I just thought, you know, I kind of like it being a bit more open, so I know that isn't 100% accurate. But then I've got the entrance, which I used purple and orange, which is similar to like the color scheme of like the entrance. I did have a electronic door. I did have like automatic doors, but for some reason the redstone messed up a bit. For some reason, I don't know how it happened. So I've just had to use an automatic glass door from a mod. But I try to keep like the original like entrance the same as it was, like the hearts and the the V symbol. And I said around the outside, I do realise I need to place some plants here and here, but I'll do that afterwards. But yeah, I've kept the red-orange design. Like I said, I put these these red terracotta tiles to mimic the hearts, which litter the outside. I did want to use redstone, but with this mod, redstone doesn't look any like redstone. It just looks like wires because I'm using a modern texture pack. So yeah, those I had to change to these, so they're not as heart shaped, but they still mimic the heart shapes. Nothing around the back really. But yeah, then we come to the side buildings, because I know there is a side building on both sides, but I only decided to make it for one side. And this I put a staff room, because who knows if it's actually there's actually a staff room, but it was just like, you know, it needed to be. I feel like the workers would want a bit of free time. But yeah, then I made a little bathroom because you know, the toilet needs, and then I did try to get some elevators working, but all the ones I tried didn't work. So I've just gone for ladders, and you'll see that with the main tower. I've made the server room, which I know originally is in the tower, but like I said, I used the tower space for something else, so I had to put the server room in the side building. But I still think it turned out pretty well. I mean, it's nothing really exciting. Like, I just did a massive server boxes. Baxter and Nifty are in. Sorry about that. Timer set for something, but yeah, if anybody has any ideas on how to make the what block I could use to like mimic servers to make it look a bit better, I will be really appreciative. I went for diamond deep slate though, because I thought that looked pretty like techie. So yeah, that's the staff, like the staff room and the server room. And like I said, I know the server room's supposed to be in the main tower, but anyway. Then once we come in, we have the lobby. This is again not too much in here, just like a couple of tables there. A check-in office, some windows just to get a bit of like light in. And like I said, I would make the windows a bit higher, but that's where the blocks of like the armor item frames are, so I can't really do that. But yeah, and then oh, that's annoying. That piece of wood, oh, it's slanted. Oh, that's annoying. Anyway, I'll deal with that in a bit. But I've made a vending machine because I was like, this lobby looked a bit empty, so I thought, what could I add to make it just have a bit more life? So I made a vending machine and put some chocolate in there. Like, this isn't the best design, but I'm quite impressed with the design I came up with. Like, you press a button, well, obviously it doesn't work, but your chocolate dispenses, it goes down into the drum, and you use this trapdoor to get it in and out. And yeah, put the V logo where it should on that giant screen just above the elevators. And yeah, like that, I tried some different elevator designs, but none of them worked. And my build is too tall for some elevators to actually work anyway, so can't really do anything about that. So if we go up, we've got Val's studio. Now, obviously, as we know, he is the media overlord of like adult movie industry. I added some set pieces, which I would imagine he has. Like, I know we've seen bits of his studio, and I try to get some of those in as I could. But yeah, not always the easiest. But yeah, so I've just got some beds, and I got the like the sort of like stage. You see Angel dancing on in the song, and the sign in Poison, and like gay boys as a callback to that. I will preface, I don't condone any of Val's actions, and I feel like Angel deserves better. But yeah, anyway, we've got the changing rooms. There's some mirrors. Like I said, I put some wardrobes in just to like add a bit of detail of sofas. Like I said earlier, I tried to keep certain stuff as it was, like from what we could actually see. So even if it looks even if the design looks a bit different, it still has like a callback, I suppose, to like the actual V's tower. Then we've got his bedroom, which has like a little bar, the sofa area where he and the V sit during the exterminations, his computer from the first season, which I know, like I said, I know it's in the wrong place, but I only had a limited space to actually do anything. So yeah, his sleeping area, a bathroom, just all the usual. But yeah, that's all that. I could add a bit more detail outside, and I might, but anyway, we'll move on for now. Then I decided in some of the rooms, I didn't really know what went there, so I decided I'd add a couple of rooms of my own. Like I added a office area for like the employees to work, because I'm assuming the tower has an office block in it at some point. I don't think we've seen all the rooms from the show, so I just added an office building because I thought it would look pretty cool. Oops, sorry about that. Got the bathrooms for employees, blah blah, just some simple desks and monitors, just to mimic the like an office area. Then up here we've got Velvet Studio, and this space is a bit cramped, but I chose a pink design for it because Velvet is normally like represented in like pinkish colors, and I've got like the wall of fabrics you see in that one shot when you pan over the whole of her office after Valentino interrupts her work. Let's just say that. I've got the cat, like the stage where you see like Melissa stand on when she calls for her and choose her outfits, and like also because the design from season 2 had a stage. Of course, I also added the mirror area, from the scene where like using a carpet to mimic the pattern. But yeah, I added the mirrors which Velvet used to I guess for her models. Got some clothing racks, which I wish you could put like armor on, but unfortunately you can't. The mannequins, which are seen in the room. Some sewing machines, just to like make the clothes. Cause I don't know if there are sewing machines actually in the TV show. I don't think there are, but I just thought it would look cool to have some sewing machines, and there are tables anyway. And like Val's area, there's some changing rooms for the models to get changed in. Blah blah blah. A little bathroom. Blah blah blah. But yeah, that's all. That's Velvet's area. Then if we carry on, whoops, I'm getting stuck on line. If we carry on up, oops, that's too far. Hold on. Sorry about that. We got a Velvet's bedroom, which we've never seen, so I just added some stuff I would think she would have. I basically mirrored the design I used for Val's room because it was the easiest and continuity, I guess. So I got her like desk, some clothes on the floor. I really need a mod which can get rid of like item frames to hide things. A bedroom area, like a green screen, a ring light, or my attempt at making a mimic of a ring light. A mini camera, so she can film her like TikToks and fashion videos because she's addicted. She is a social media star. A bar, again, like Val's room, and of course, a little shower room. Nothing, and bathroom. Nothing really different there. Just some flowers as details. Again, keeping the pink look because that's what she's represented with. Then on this floor, again, this is a room which is present in the show, but obviously we only see one part of it, or maybe the only part of it, so I decided to allow one of the floors to be like a laboratory area for the V's. Like we got the brewing stand, the love potion, the pink cauldron, because Velvet also makes love potion, and I put the witch hat in an armor frame just to sort of like represent her witchiness, I suppose. And then just the more sewing machines, blah blah blah, nothing too crazy. And then in Val's area, I gave him like a couple of desks for like his workers to like edit his videos and whatnot. It's not really too detailed, just a quick room. Then for Vox's room, I've got like some sort of like a conveyor belt going, and like a sort of like DT area sort of thing where he like makes product like the computers and TVs, and I've used microwaves for TVs and stuff. And yeah, I like how this turned out. It's only a small lab just to represent his ability. And of course we've got some boxes of packed up Voxtech stuff already. We've got Voxtech computer, a nondescript thing in there, but has the logo "Trust us with your safety." Maybe it's the Angel security drones or the extermination security drones, whatever in there from season 1. Voxtech TVs, like nothing too much. Like I said, it was hard to fit all 3 V's on the floor, and I know we only really see Velvet's potion area, but I thought I'd just expand it a bit. Like I said, I did take some creative liberties. Then up here on the, I think we're on the 8th floor now, I've got Vox's work area. I used the blue and the lapis and the diamond to mimic his like light blue and blue colors. We've got a Vox news area for like Katie Killjoy and Tom Trench to sit in, even though they probably got their own news building, but I thought I'd just put it in B Tower. Used a pretty video which told me how to do letters on banners, which I really like how those have turned out. I did a green screen just to film some like shows, blah blah blah. A Vox Talks area, because like it's just a reference to like that scene in the in Stage Gone, where he does that like talk show with himself. And also I just thought it'd be fun to have a bit of a more like TV represented. The same camera design. I really like the way these cameras turned out. The video I watched, I can't remember what it's called, did a really good job of designing them, and I really like how they turned out. And then of course we've got a private room, which I've not rented, which is Vox's observation room, which I know technically is its own floor, but I think, anyway. I mean, it might be linked to the recording studio area, but I thought I'd make his own like observation room because he does have one. I couldn't get the sharks on the floor because, like I said, this is on the 8th floor, so with the height of like the other rooms and everything, I couldn't really put the floor with like sharks in or whatever. So I just did a carpet with his V design. Yeah, just like I said, his observation room with all the cameras he has. Because as he says, he's always watching. And then on the 9th floor, we have the meeting room where he and Val have that. Val and Valvit have that meeting. I built the shark tank, which we can see in the second season, with an actual shark in from a nature mod to mimic a shockwave. There was more fish in here, but the shark ate them. But yeah, the shark's a bit trapped, unfortunately. But I just thought it would be cool to have like the fish tank. I tried to create the piano Vox has in once we get up there, and it's not my favorite, and it is a bit scaled down because the video I watched, the grand piano was a bit bigger, but with the space I had to scale it down a bit, so it doesn't look the best, but what it provided, was what I'm quite happy with, but it could be better. It's not, but it's just to mimic the piano, and then of course a little mini bathroom, but yeah, and then the final and the fish tank, shark tank, I suppose this should be called. Spanned all around this area. Like I said, I tried to get elevators in, but they were just too complicated, and the space I had wouldn't allow me to put like the redstone circuits in to make them actually work, unfortunately. And I did try a water elevator, but the tower was too tall for the kelp to reach like the top. I didn't realize that there's a max kelp growth, and but yeah, so I've just gone with the ladders, and this is Vox's studio. I had to make it a bit smaller because one, it's smaller anyway in the show, but two, I wanted to add a balcony on the top floor because there is a balcony, as we can see, so I had to make the room a bit smaller. And I'm not sure if there are like balconies on all the floors, because some shots of the V Tower we see look like there is, but then other shots look like there isn't. But yeah, so I wanted to put a balcony on the top floor because there is one on the top floor, which we see in all through the show, but especially in once we get when I think about the future. There, I got Vox's like office chair area. Oh, I should have put a chair. Oh, hold on, I need to put a chair in to mimic Alistair being tied up in it. I totally forgot about that. So I know I'll go with a blue chair just to like a callback to Alistair being tied to the chair. But we've got his bed, a little mini bar. Unfortunately, I couldn't make an actual bar because they blocked the door. A miniature bathroom, which I'm quite happy with what I was able to fit into this room with the limited space I got. I probably should add curtains at some point, but yeah. Anyway, and then we got the balcony, which is at the top of V Tower, and with the flowers in the areas, I could put them like there's only one gap wide, so I can't really put the plants all around it, but I did put them at the angles, and yeah, nothing much to say. This is like a really tall build. Like, I think it's one of the tallest builds I've ever made this far, and yeah. At the very top, we've got the roof with the 3V logo, which I'm really impressed with how it turned out. The lip side could be a bit more detailed, but like that, I only had limited space with the roof. And then we've got the radar dishes, which I would like to make bigger, but when I tried to make them bigger, they looked a bit ridiculous. So yeah, we'll stick with the mini ones. And yeah, just you get a pretty good view of the rest of my world, which is slowly becoming a city. I'm working on plenty of other stuff, but anyway, that's a shameless self-plug. But like, I've got the Afton house from FNAF 4 over there, the Dragon Gym from Pokemon Black 2. But anyway, the FNAF 2 pizzeria. But anyway, like that, I'm not going to shamelessly. I'm done, and the FNAF 3 pizzeria, but I'm not going to shamelessly plug my like, well, other videos which I haven't released yet. And anyway, the main focus of the video is V Tower. So yeah, this is another look on the outside. Like I used gold and purple windows for this because like the windows are constantly changing. Like the windows are like purple, blue, pink in the show, but I went with purple ones because I really like the look of these, and I went with gold because obviously they have gold like accents framing them, and yeah, this is nothing much to say about that. Like I said, I took some creative liberties with it, so it's not 100% accurate to the show, but it's as accurate as I could make it, and hopefully I captured some of the important details on the build. But yeah, this is one final look, and like I said, there is stuff I missed out, like obviously I missed the arches here, but I prefer the open space and the fountain that I was able to get in. But yeah, so that is my V Tower in Minecraft. Like I said earlier, I'm really proud of this build. It's one of my favorites I've ever done. No, probably my favorite I've ever done, and it's taken the longest and it's the most detailed one I've ever done. So yeah. One quick thing. I wish I could get like lights around the roof area, because like I think there are, or what I've seen from the show, it looks like the roof, like the roof bits have like different lights to mimic the different V colors, but unfortunately there are no blocks in Minecraft which can do that. But yeah, anyway, this is like I said, this was my little tour and deeper dive into V Tower, my V Tower build. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.